Did you find time to attend the Raila Odinga's Azimio la Umoja Thika rally? Or you are also watching from home, just like me? And I saw sea of humanity, people turning up in large numbers in that stadium after the meeting, or the conference that was held in MKU. And I was looking at that and I saw that that crowd was really rejuvenated. Now, because I promised that I was going to do a post-rally analysis on that Thika meeting, but I want to read some few tweets for you here. I bumped on these tweets and I just found them very interesting so that I can anchor my analysis from this. There is a tweet by Anthony Makari saying, Raila cannot win these opportunist Kikuyus. Baba, you need your former NASA brigade to make impact. Most of those people around are very unpopular in their constituencies. Murade, PK, mean Peter Kenneth, Kanini Kega, Kimunya, Kimemia, etc. Sorry, sir. YSR all the way. The second tweet is by another gentleman known as Bonnie K. Ochieng, saying, I was born, raised, and married in Thika, and can tell you double M. Now, this was a response to Miguna, a tweet by Miguna, saying, these people have accepted Raila Odinga. 26 years I have lived there. Never had and seen Mount Kenya in-laws praising Baba he's eating at this time. The other tweet is by Gabriel Ogoda, and he said, Murang'a County has 7 constituencies: Kangema, Madoadoa, Kiharu, Kigumo, Maragwa, Kandara, and Gatanga. Of the 7 sitting members of parliament, only Alice Wahome, Kandara, and Nditi Nyoro aren't in Thika Stadium. So guys, in my initial video, I said that some of the parameters that we are going to use to gauge the success of that rally will be members of parliament. But again, there is also a question that begs here. Do you think that Central Kenya voters or Central Kenya is genuinely supporting Raila Odinga? Is that assertion? That's why I read for you that tweet by Kochieng saying that maybe they have accepted Raila. Do you really think? I was looking at that ground, and one thing I realized is that that crowd was very active and overwhelming. They were chanting Igwe and Raila all the time. Even though my only worry is that majority of that crowd were putting on either ODM, Azimio, or Jubilee Party merchandise. But before I do my analysis on why I'm actually doing this video, I also observed that Jubilee Party was at the center of that rally. And my other projection that also came true is the presence of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And that was seen by the fact that Thika rally was actually organized by Kiambu Governor James Nyoro and Transport PS, someone called Njoroge. And that was mentioned by Kiambu Governor when he was in one of his speeches there, when he was actually controlling. He was the master of ceremony in that event. So if you ask me, yes, it was a success for Raila Odinga. The numbers were overwhelming. What someone has to tell me is whether majority of that crowd was transported. Yes, for me, that's the question. So if someone is going to spot buses in Thika Road coming all the way to town, then I think we need to get somewhere. Now, what I wanted to analyze is the biggest panic from that rally. And that panic goes to William Ruto. That is the Madoadoa slur. There is a tweet, there is a photo of Rafael Tuju trending when he was putting on a blue shirt, which is an Azimio shirt, but it is written, Mimi ni Madoadoa. That is the biggest worry of none other than William Samoei Ruto. Because some years back, just the way Uhuru Kenyatta made Tangatanga and Ruto ran with it, just the small remark by Linturi is now being used as a political tool to beat, or rather to demystify, to paint William Ruto on a negative note. And I opined in this channel, I mentioned that one of the reason why that statement is going to hurt William Ruto campaign is that it is going to be used against him and paint him in the bad light. It has not taken a month, now we are seeing that. So that chat by Madoadoa, it also concurred with Raila Odinga's speech. When Raila spoke in Mount Kenya University, if you look at his speech, he mentioned about Madoadoa. Then if you also listen to the speech in the stadium, he also talked about Madoadoa. One thing I liked is the way that rally was organized. Because if you look, they came all the way, when they were in MKU, I think that was to build the momentum so that the crowd could pile in the stadium. So by the time Raila was getting to the stadium, the crowd has already built, despite the fact that there were some little ruins there. So, where did Tuju use, really not even use, but visualize Madoadoa? How is this Azimio team using Madoadoa word to their advantage? And is it right? Guys, if you're new to this channel, take a second and subscribe. Give this video a like. And more importantly, you can also give us your feedback. And the question you can give an answer to is, was Thika rally successful? Do you like it? Did you like it? Now, the Madoadoa slur is one that is being used to paint Ruto as someone who is not a unifying factor. And let me interpret Mimi ni Madoadoa on the end, just using that shot by Rafael Tuju. What Rafael Tuju wanted to say is this. If you listen to Linturi Madoadoa slur, he meant that what he meant is that was pushing for 6 peace, so that those leaders who don't support William Ruto should not be voted in. But the political opponents as the new team decided to interpret it to mean that people who are non-Kalenjins in Rift Valley should be rejected. That's it. So, this is it. When Tuju says, Mimi si Madoadoa, and that is the script. When Tuju says, Mimi ni Madoadoa, that means I am one person who don't support William Ruto. Because that is what Madoadoa meant. I am a leader who doesn't support William Ruto. And I actually checked in Twitter and also saw some caps that were also made, merchandise, Mimi ni Madoadoa. So really, it is now a contest. It is even going to change. The narrative is going to change Madoadoa and the unity. Because what they are doing, they are painting William Ruto, they are using it to paint William Ruto in the bad light as a leader who does not root for unity. And that rally was very strategic for it. I want to tell you why. The target, when the Madoadoa slur came from Eldoret, the target by then, majority were Kikuyus in Eldoret. So when a rally was being held in Thika, which is an epicenter to the Kikuyu community, then the issue of the Madoadoa resonated. Because really, I think they were the most affected by that slur. So that is why Raila Odinga took that message. That is not a message that Raila Odinga can go and start maybe propagating or using it in Nyanza, because it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply in Western. It may not even apply in Ukambani, but it applies 70% in the central Kenya region. So that is why I think they have decided to use it. And another thing, every other speaker spoke about it to mean that really it is something that had been planned. Guys, also you can talk to us. What do you think about the rally? What are the hits? What are the misses? For me, I don't support the use of the word Madoadoa, and I think it is just being used for political capital as of now. But then, what do you think of that decision by Azimio to use that slur against William Ruto? And again, will it work? Thank you, guys. And please, let's continue supporting and subscribing.